Hey, welcome back. This is Beamer Merchant. You're looking at the steering wheel out of an '01 BMW X5 model, and in this video we're going to go ahead and show you the steps and tools necessary to replace your steering column motors. Now, what is a steering column motor? What does it do? That is a great question. Your steering column motors, there's two of them, and they are located in your steering column here towards the back. There's one right there, and there's another one on the opposite side. In order to have access to these two motors, you have to remove the panel that sits on the knee dash on the driver's side. And so how do you know when you need to replace those motors? The obvious symptoms will be if you're getting ready to go for a drive. Of course, hopefully your car doesn't look like this, but you're getting ready to go for a drive and you notice that, I don't know, your wife used the car. Your wife likes to have her steering wheel tilted forward on a down position. You hate that position, so you want to go ahead and put it back. You go here, you push it back. Wait a minute, nothing's happening. What's going on? Pull it up, nothing's happening. Okay, that's how you discover something's wrong. When either your steering column does not pull forward or backwards, or it doesn't tilt up or down. That's a telltale sign that you need to replace those motors. Now, the good thing is that those motors are pretty accessible, pretty cheap as well. We have those in our websites, so check it out. And also the good news is that you can do it yourself. Bad news is that you're going to be working in a pretty tight space. Okay, and if it wasn't for this video, you would have a hard time locating the mounting points where the bolts go. However, you are in luck today, my friend, because we're going to go ahead and show you how to remove those motors by using this steering column that we've gone ahead and removed from another '01 X5 model. Now, most people would say, hey, how come you don't actually do the work there? How come you don't go ahead and stick your hand in there with the ratchet and the tools and remove it from there? My answer to that question would be, I could do that, but then you wouldn't know how the bolts look, where they're located, or the process. You'll probably be seeing my head and my hand in there most of the time. So that is why I am using this one here, because as you can see, it gives you a better view. One motor here. This is the left side, this is the right side. Quite honestly, I don't know which motor controls what, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. So anyhow, the tools that you will be using, this is an Allen 3. Okay, pretty simple. Obviously you can't use this gun when you're working down there, so you're gonna have to use, you can use this ratchet with the 3 Allen, or you can actually go ahead and use the Allen tools. I'm sure you know how they look. They're like an L shape. They look like a stick. This is how they look. You can use one of these tools. I believe this is a 3, I'm not sure, but anyhow, those are your options. Most likely these two, not this one. This one we're just gonna go ahead and use for video purposes to remove this. So let's get started. First, let's locate the bolts. There's one here, up here. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because when you're working under here, it's very important to know where the bolts are. There's one bolt right here, and there's another one back there. So now you know. Okay, let's get those out. This is one of my favorite tools, the impact driver. I recommend you get one of these. Whoops, yeah. Come on, baby, get in there. Oh, it's not cooperating. Come on. Okay, I think I stripped it. Hold on. Okay, that was scary. That was a close one. I almost did strip it. You don't want to do that, because if you strip this bad boy here, good luck, because I don't even know how you would get a drill back there to drill it out. So the first thing you need to do is you're gonna make sure that the 3 fits in there snugly. And what I did is I went ahead and put my ratchet and I tapped it to make sure that it's in there. Otherwise you are gonna strip it. Don't do that. Once you do that, go ahead and remove it. Just take this off, because otherwise, oh, there you go. I can take it off with my fingers. And we move on to the next bolt. Okay, now check this out. You cannot use this tool to remove this bolt here, because this edge right here is hitting the top of it. So guess what? You're gonna have to use that Allen wrench that I was talking about. Okay, I was looking for one of those tools, but guess what? I have all these right here, and just as always, the tool you're looking for is never around. So I was able to go ahead and very carefully see the top of the bolt was able to fit through that, and of course I went ahead and tapped it a little bit. Make sure you tap it so the tool gets in there and you start churning, and I'm very fortunate that yes, I'm able to do that. But if you can use the Allen, one of these tools right here, the correct one, I strongly recommend it. Bolt, let's see what happens. You go ahead and pull the motor out. Come on, there you go. Comes out. Okay, you see this little hose is gonna come out with the motor. That's okay. And this is what actually turns the motor or tilts the motor up or down. Let me figure out, see if this is the vertical or the horizontal. Okay, I've been analyzing these, where the motors are located for about 5 minutes now, and I want to take a wild shot here. If I'm wrong, somebody please out there correct me. I want to say that the motors located on your right hand side will make the steering wheel pull. It'll go forward and backwards. The motor that we just removed will go ahead and make your steering wheel go up or go down. Again, that's my best conclusion there. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. So anyhow, back to the motor removal here. Once you remove the motor, okay, if this is bad, toss it away, order a part from us, go ahead and to install it. It's the reversal process. Go in there, make sure you align the you go ahead and get the new motor, make sure that you align right there, put the screws back on, connect the power, and you're set. And that's how you replace your broken or faulty steering column motors. I wish I could say it's difficult, but it's really not. The only hard thing you're gonna have to deal with is squeezing your tools and your hands in there. Again, the rest is pretty easy. And once you're done replacing those motors, you'll be able to tilt your steering wheel whichever way you want, put everything back together the way it was, and you are set to go. As always, hope this video helped you. Our purpose is for these videos to educate you, and in the process to save you a little bit of money. So instead of paying somebody a couple $100 to replace these motors, now you can just go ahead and do it at your own convenient time. Thanks for watching. You have an awesome day. You take care.